Hello and welcome. In this session, we are joined by Jonathan, a Zimbabwean based in India, and he's going to be sharing his YouTube story so that you can get to learn what it takes to start, grow, and monetize a YouTube channel. And welcome, Jonathan, to the conversation.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
I have so many questions that I need to ask you because I was on your channel and I was impressed with the amount of work and amazing videos that you create. So, could you please tell us who is Jonathan so that our audience can get to know you?
All right, so Jonathan is a Zimbabwean who is 22 years of age. He comes from the area Mutare, back in Zimbabwe. I have a YouTube channel called Taste the World with Jay, where I go around India as of now to try different dishes. But the main objective for this channel is to go all around the world to get to explore and experience the different feelings that comes with different cultures and different food from different countries.
Amazing. So, what inspired you to create such content about food? I mean, I was on the YouTube channel and when looking at your videos, anyone who looks at your videos would want to come on a journey with you because you do your work to a very good extent. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel?
All right, so what inspired me to start the YouTube channel is my love for food, and also I would love to give each and every country a justifiable view, so that the world can see the real experience that a person is supposed to go through when he goes to a certain country. Like as I am in India right now, when a lot of people visit India, they go to these slums and show slums, and they say, India is one of the most dirtiest countries that they have ever seen. But in India, there are places like Kerala, there are places like Himachal, different beautiful places. So with the journey of going around to see the food, I'll also see the culture and see the places and show my audience the authentic view of a certain country and a certain culture and a certain type of food. So that was the first objective why my push factor to start this YouTube channel and to go for this content. And the second one is, as I said, my love for food. I love eating. So um, I would wanna do what I enjoy doing. So I enjoy eating, and as I enjoy eating, I also videos and editing. So I'll just put all my interests in one thing, which is now content creation, focusing on uh, food. So that's pretty much it.
Amazing. So when I look at your videos, they are edited so well, and there's a lot of pieces that have been put together in terms of your voiceovers, in terms of your clips, the overlays, and anything that you can actually think of. How did you learn to create such amazing video content for YouTube?
I would say practice makes perfect. If I take a look at a video that I used to make in 2023, I would even laugh at myself, like, brother, what were you doing? You know,
Yes.
but with the days, with time, with all the videos that I kept on making, I became better with each and every video. So I would say what made me to be the editor that I am today is practice. So, and consistency. The more you keep on learning something over and over and over again with a quite a good level of consistency, you will get a grip of it, no matter how complicated it is. So that's how I got there. Plus, also in school, I'm doing Bachelor's of Arts in Theatre, but some of the times we have a course of editing and some stuff that are related to camera operation. So this is where I got to learn all those things.
Also, it's an ecosystem of you having the experience, and at school you're working around media as well, which is a very great advantage, you reckon, yeah?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
amazing. So you are a Zimbabwean based in India, and I understand that you are in India for school. And
Yes.
you know, I've traveled to quite a number of countries, and I've seen that some people that go to different countries for school, they also have side things that they want to do in order to earn revenue. And can we clearly say that you have chosen to create YouTube as a way to earn revenue while you're doing your studies in India?
All right, yes, definitely, definitely. We can say that because I got monetized recently. I can say in August, end of August, this is when I got monetized. So I would say I made it with the objective of getting monetized so that at least I can remove the burden or the financial burden for my parents as I keep on making content. I earn more with each and every month. And at the end of the day, I'll be having a financial income, which is basically the reason why I made a YouTube channel. That was the other reason that I left out. Money,
Oh,
definitely.
oh, amazing. So you said you recently got monetized on YouTube. That is
On
in
YouTube.
August. But honestly speaking, I believe, having looked at your videos, the way you make them, any restaurant would want to pay you to create such amazing videos for their restaurants. I mean, what are your revenue models as well, besides earning money from YouTube? Have you been getting money from restaurants coming to say, do a video for us and we'll pay you?
All right, yeah. So before I got monetized earlier this year, around May, I had about three agents who contacted me through my email, and they wanted me to make a video for them. And the first one is Nando's India. You know, we have Nando's, the restaurant that originated from South Africa, right? So
Yes.
it's more like a new thing here. So they contacted me so that I go there and make a video for them. And I went there, and all the food that I ate there, unfortunately, was for free. And I also got a payment after I made the video. So yeah, I also get brand deals from other restaurants who want to advertise their business through my YouTube channel. And some of the times it's not only about restaurants. Some of the times it's about people who just want their firm to be known because I get a lot of views when it comes to short videos. So they want me to incorporate their work in the videos that I make. At the end of the day, I end up getting an earning from their side. So
Okay.
that is how it is.
You are a student and you've got parents that supports you financially. And sometimes parents they want to be protective of what their children do in terms of income, or they want to know anything else that their children are doing. How has been support from your parents, especially with regards to you having an activity on YouTube that is diverting you from your school activity? If a parent looks at that, they might say, "Oh, if you do that YouTube thing, you're going to fail at school and things like that." How has been that relationship between you and your parents and your activities on YouTube?
All right, honestly, for my parents, they haven't been interested in anything like that. So when I started, mostly my mom was telling me that, I'm wasting money and all that. But when it comes to diverting from school, they know that I'm a person who's capable of multitasking. So they say, all you can do whatever you want to do, but make sure that the money that we are sending you is the one that you are going to receive for the rest of the years that you're there. We're not going to increase anything. You just have to make sure that whatever you do on YouTube, whatever you do it using that money and nothing more. So I would say they were not into it. They didn't want to know more about it, but they didn't want to hinder me from doing that. So at the end of the day, I can say we came to quite an understanding of the fact that I have to make sure that the money that I receive from them is going to be enough for everything that I want to do on my YouTube channel. So I ended up opening another business so that I can support the YouTube channel. So now the YouTube channel is supporting all the businesses that I'm doing, and I think that it's quite an investment that I did there. And now my parents are coming to understand it, and they're coming um to love it. So because I'm waiving off some certain level of burden from their side, so that they can send less money and I can use the more money that I have over here. So at the end of the day, it's more like a win-win situation that they are coming to an understanding of.
Yeah, so the thing is, as parents, they won't say it's not like they don't understand. But I'll
Mm,
tell you a very good example. When I started off my journey with YouTube, and then I got to learn and understand that, okay, from a parent's perspective, they are trying to protect us. You understand? Because at the end of the
mm.
day, there has been a lot going on. I mean, probably they've seen a lot of people getting scammed, especially with things to do with internet. So whenever we do something that is in the technology field, because of maybe most of our parents, I call them the BBC, born before computers. Things to do with
Yes, yes.
computers, they really don't understand. So sometimes when you tell them, it's just a parental love that they give in terms of saying that, you know what, do what you're doing, be careful, stop what you're doing. But it's only that when you start to get results, a lot of people will understand, even friends. I've got a lot of friends who came back to me and say, when I started out, I said, this is what I'm doing. They didn't
Mm.
understand. They discouraged. When it worked out, they asked me, how did you do it? I'm like, but I told you, you know? Uh,
Right.
so it's that kind of experience. I've experienced that interviewing a lot of YouTubers in Zimbabwe, and including myself, I've gone through that kind of experience as well. So let me just head over to my next question. So, as someone who needs to get started with YouTube, you have been studying media studies. What are the available editing softwares after someone shoots their video? What are the available softwares that are one, beginner friendly, and also softwares that are professional friendly?
All right, so the first ones that I would say are beginner friendly. There's an application that is called, it's a software and an application that's called VN. It's just V and an N. So when you download it, it's just like that. That's how the icon is. That's the first application that is beginner friendly. And the second application that is beginner friendly is CapCut. But now the problem with CapCut is that CapCut these days needs to be paid. Like there are a lot of features that are now on Pro. So it becomes complicated for people who are beginners because almost everything that makes the application easy has been locked and has been placed to the premier version of the application. Then for the professional friendly, I would say Adobe Premiere Pro. That application can allow you to start something from zero until you can even make a professional movie, a professional film of your own. So these are the three applications and websites that I can recommend to a person who wants to start creating. But for those who want to begin learning editing, I would say go for VN and CapCut or InShot. A lot of people underestimate InShot, but InShot is a really amazing application for people who want to start learning how to do editing. So those three applications are beginner friendly: InShot, VN, and CapCut.
Oh, amazing. So, what has been your favorite, I would say, experience with YouTube itself? So, it can be maybe uploading videos, it can be on the comment section, it can be on the monetization, it can be on the analytics, it can be anything with regards to the YouTube application itself. What has been your favorite piece of interface, or where you love checking and working on?
All right, so I would say the first thing that I love, there are actually two things that I loved about YouTube. There's this feature that they recently added that is called hype. So basically, your audience will go on your video and hype your video. When they hype your video and your video has a lot of hype points, the video will perform way better than it's supposed to. So it's more like when you made a video or when you made a vessel. Now, after making a vessel, people are coming to fill in that vessel so that you can eat. You understand? So I would say that that feature is more like a support system for a content creator. It makes the audience to support the content creator without paying anything. So that's the first feature of YouTube that I like. Then the second thing that I liked about YouTube was um, I felt really happy when I got a video that went viral. Like, when you have worked so hard for a very long time and one of your video goes viral, it's more like, whew, now I can finally see that I'm doing something. So, I thank God. So that's how it is. I have a video right now which has 400,000 views. So that's like the best experience that I had with YouTube. And I still cherish it until today because man, 4 million that's a lot of people. So yeah, those are the two things that I really felt like I really enjoyed as an experience when it comes to YouTube.
Oh, amazing. So now, looking at someone who needs to get started with YouTube in Zimbabwe, what sort of advice
Mhm.
would you give them if they're on the fence? They're saying that, okay, I want to get started with YouTube, but I'm afraid. We always have this box that we create ourselves or a set of limitations, in beginning anything. What advice would you give to such people that want to get started with YouTube in Zimbabwe?
All right. So the first advice that I would say is making content is basically like living your daily life on a camera. We already got one camera that's available in our lives, that's God. So it means that with each and every part of our lives that we go about our day, we are on camera. So us putting a camera before us is more like putting a second camera, which is uh, supposed to make us feel like we are doing the same thing that we do every day. So don't feel shy to do what you do. Like be yourself. People here on YouTube only follow a character, only follow authenticity, only follow the personality that a person has. So it's not about you being this person who speaks with an amazing accent, who speaks different languages. It's all about you being yourself. People fall in love with the content creator first before they fall in love with the content that is made by the content creator. So first show the people the real you and later give them the content that you want to give them. And the second thing is don't share your content with people. Like when you are starting, just start as a person who doesn't have any support. Allow the algorithm to push your work as a new person. So just have to know that when you're a new content creator, you don't have to put a lot of pressure on yourself to share links to different people and all that. You just have to know that you're supposed to create and make out the algorithm to do its thing. So um, there's no box, there's no prison that you're supposed to put yourself in because basically content creation is you being yourself and showing people that are far away, people that are in different countries, the you that you are. So at the end of the day, it's just uh your life that you're showing to people and you're not supposed to be scared of anything. I was talking to one of my friends and she was saying that she envies the fact that I can hold a camera in public and I can be speaking and be a normal person, but she cannot do that. And I was telling her that the camera is basically you filming the best moments that you have in your life. So why is there any reason for you to feel uncomfortable for recording the best moments of your life? So vlogging, making YouTube videos is all about recording the memories that you want to remember and the memories that you want to show the world. And that is something that is supposed to make you realize that you don't have to fear anything. There's no fear that is supposed to surround you when you're thinking about creating content on YouTube. So that's pretty much what I can say about a person who's at the fence, a person who's trying to start. Just start. Just start, and you see that as you go with each and every day that you make content, it becomes easier.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Now, you had the chance to start a YouTube channel when you went to India as a Zimbabwean. What is your live in Zimbabwe? You had never started a YouTube channel. What drove you or what pushed you to start a YouTube channel once you were in India?
All right. I have a friend who introduced me to YouTube. Before, when I came to India, he had already started his YouTube journey. And he told me that I should also do the same. We were doing the same course, and he's like, you know what, Jonathan, what you're supposed to do is maybe make something that you love, make videos of something that you love making, and see how that goes. And when I started, I didn't have like a certain niche that I focused on. I wanted to do everything on one channel. So I went on and started to making videos and making videos and making videos. And then he led me to making food vlogs. He's like, you know what, Jay, I've realized that you love exploring different culinary traditions of every culture that you have experienced here in India. Why don't you do content creation focused on food vlogging? And this is how I came to do food vlogging. So when I was in Zimbabwe, I didn't get the opportunity. I didn't get the opportunity to do YouTube because first of all, I had a problem when it comes to Wi-Fi, data. So I would rather do videos that I would post on TikTok and sometimes Instagram, but never YouTube. Because when you're posting on YouTube, you need to post like, especially when you want to do long form videos, you post videos like 1 gig long, 1 gig, how long it is. It is a lot. So I was like, let me just do TikTok when I'm in Zimbabwe. But when I came here, there's free internet. There is the data packages are way affordable. And I had a friend who pushed me into it. So I think that is the main reason why I started doing YouTube when I was in India. And that is pretty much it.
Oh, amazing. So now let's talk about your content strategy. I mean, your videos are unique and they involve traveling, they involve planning, they involve, I've been speaking to a lot of YouTubers and some of them, they are lifestyle vloggers where they share about a day in their lives. And probably for them, it's just, um, taking a camera and then starting off with a from your bed to your eating, you walking to work, and anything in between. But your work, your output involves planning. What's your content strategy in terms of schedule? How many times do you plan to post in a month or yeah, something like that?
All right, so in a good month, I post 8 videos, 8 long form videos. So that means that 2 videos per week, right?
Hmm.
And then for shorts, I do not count. For shorts, I would want to post as many shorts as possible, as many shorts as I can make. So that's the structure. But the process of making the videos goes like this. Before I travel to a certain place or before I make a video concerning something, I make a script. The script is not for me to bring out a mechanical reaction to things, but it's for me to have a really good and catchy introduction of my video. Because the first 5 seconds, the first 10 seconds of a long form video is what determines the performance of your whole entire video. Like when people see your energy at the beginning of the video, they can get to watch until the end of the video because you have engaged with them. You have given them a certain energy in the beginning of the video that they would like. So I make sure that the introduction of my video is well scripted and it has all the catches, the whooshes, all the edits that I need to capture the attention of my audience. So that's how I can say I structure and strategize my vlogging process when I'm making videos.
Okay, so now talk of your time frames or your time schedule. You are going to school and you have a schedule of posting 8 times, about 8 times a month. Is that balancing well? How do you do it?
Okay, so the thing is, they always say, no pain, no gain. So sometimes you have to like make 2 videos that are in 2 separate cities in one day. I go to church on Saturday and Friday, obviously, I'll be coming from school. So school, then Saturday, I go to church, then Sunday. So Sunday is the only day that I'll be free if it is during the school days. So Sunday, I'm free. So I make sure that on Sunday, I make 2 videos and I'll go through the week editing each one of them. So I start with the one that I want to post early. I edit it, I finish, I export, I upload, then I start with a new one. I do the same process. Then again, another Sunday comes, I do the same thing. So that's how I do. That's how I do the 2 videos per week. It's quite complicated. It's quite hard, but I make sure that I try to make it happen.
Amazing. I'm sure that people in India are going to miss you when you actually finish your school because your work is amazing, actually.
Thank you so much.
It is great piece. So now let's talk about your happiest moments as a YouTuber. We all have milestones. If I get to this point, I'm going to celebrate. If I make this amount of money, if I get one view, if I get a subscriber, what has been the happiest moment for you? And can you tell us a story about that?
All right, so the happiest moment as a YouTuber is for me, it was getting monetized. I don't want to lie to you. Getting monetized is one of the hardest things that a content creator who makes content on YouTube has to go through because there's this issue of watch hours. The threshold of getting monetized is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. When you look at 4,000 watch hours, you think that it's something that comes very easy. But now, when you get into the process of making videos, getting the watch hours, and finally getting monetized, when you receive that pin and they tell you that you are now a YouTube partner, that was like the best moment as a content creator who makes videos on YouTube for me because I worked on my YouTube channel for 2 years, 2 good years, but I started making content in 2022. So in 2022, 2023 early, I lost the channel that I had started in 2023. So now that was the most heartbreaking moment in content creation that I've ever experienced. So I lost even the zeal in making videos. I was like, you know what? Maybe this is not meant for me. Maybe this is God telling me that, you know what, Jay, you're not supposed to do this. This is not for you. And I stopped for some months thinking. And the same friend that I've been telling you about came again and told me, "Hey, Joy, you know what? You can do this. You can do this. In life, these things happen. Some other times you fall. What determines if somebody is strong is how many times they stand up again after falling down. So you gotta keep on pushing, my guy. You gotta keep on pushing. Start a new channel and let's get the work going." And we started again. This is when I started Taste the World with Jay. I rebranded from the name that I used to have. The first name for my first YouTube channel was Food Addict Jonathan, and then I went to Taste the World with Jay. And now Taste the World with Jay was monetized in August 2025. And when I got monetized, I don't want to lie to you, it was more like a relief. Like there's this burden that I've been carrying for a very long time, and I can finally get to put it down and sit down and look at the way that I came through, all the hardships that I went through, and all the complications that I was experiencing. And now it's finally over. Now the journey that I have to get in is me making money. So that was the best experience that I had as a content creator here on YouTube, basically getting monetized. And the last one was my first payment. Yeah, so those two.
Amazing. So you know what, Jay, you've been sharing a lot of great nuggets. I mean, when I looked at your channel, I was like, okay, I have to speak to Jay, so that he can share his YouTube story. And I haven't asked you one question that you say, Kuda, you should have asked me this question, because
Oh,
as a YouTuber, a lot of people ask me that question. What would that question be?
all right. So what would that question be? Yeah, I would say the question that I would have wanted you to ask me is this. Um, what is the main what do you let's say you have finally made it as a YouTuber, like you're now getting a lot of views, you're now getting a lot of money. What is the one thing that you would want to do with the money that you earn from the YouTube channel? That is the one question that I really would want people to ask. Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right. So when I grew up, I grew up in an area where there were a lot of people who were underprivileged. And so when I finally get the amount of money that I want to get from YouTube, or when I finally become the successful person that I want to be, I want to go around in different countries building orphanages, building hospitals that will give people free service. Because there are a lot of people who are dying just because they do not have medicine and they don't have the money to buy the medicine that they are supposed to buy. So I want that hospital, I want those orphanages to be like a refugee for people who cannot fend for themselves. I want to be, I love how Mother Teresa is remembered for the work that she did before she passed. So I want to be a male Mother Teresa. When I finally depart from this earth, I want to leave a mark. With the money that I make from YouTube, or from the money that I'm gonna make, from all the earnings that I'm gonna get. That's the one thing that I would want to do with the earnings that I get. So Yeah, that is pretty much it.
Oh, amazing. I'm sure we're going to live to attest that, seeing that happen, because
Amen.
you are onto something, I must say. I mean, you've been creating a lot of great content, and there's nothing that can stop you from doing that. I believe that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
you know what? You've answered a lot of amazing answers or questions that I had. But some of our viewers may want to say, okay, we want to connect with Jay and ask him more questions or look at his channel. Could you please share your channel handles so that our audience can get to connect with you and learn more about what you do?
All right, so you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I have the same username with which is Taste the World with Jay. So it's all about tasting the world, but with who? With Jay. So there's no underscores. You just search Taste the World with Jay. I think I'm the only Taste the World with Jay in the world out there. So it'll be easy for them to find me.
Amazing. So you know what, Jay, I want to thank you so much for being on this call, and I'm speechless. I mean, I wish people could visit your work and look what you're doing and what you're up to. And I hope, God allows you to do the things that you wish for, like you've explained. And once again, thank you so much for joining us on this conversation.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Amazing. If you want to learn how to start and grow a YouTube channel and monetize a YouTube channel as well, I'm inviting you to be part of our community of YouTubers where we collaborate, learn, and grow one another within the space of content creation. Around this video, find a link that will take you to our community, and then you can connect with other YouTubers. With that said, thank you so much for gracing this amazing interview, and I can't wait to see you on the other side. Bye bye for now.